Hey beautiful people, you're welcome back to my channel. It's TV Tiwa. Thank you so much for all your likes, my subscribers, my sweet, lovely, beautiful, handsome subscribers. Thank you so much. It's TV Tiwa, and today I want to tell you about, from my own perspective, my own experience, just 4 things I do not like about Americans. Just 4. Let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 characteristics that I don't like in Americans. If you have not seen my previous video, go and check it out about what I like about Americans. So this time I'm going to tell you what I do not like about Americans. So I love them. They have been good to me. So far, so good. Koni Bajel. Anyway, so I'm going to say just 4 things I do not like about Americans. And number 1 is divorce. The divorce rate is high here. The divorce rate is scary. People get married. I know this is beginning to happen in Africa too, but is actually very high here. People don't really bother about marriage. It's no big deal. You know, like in Africa, we carry marriage like, hey, it is holy matrimony. People are very patient when it comes to marriage in Africa, but in America, I'm done. That's it. It's so scary. But one thing that I think they forget to know is that it is God is the creator of that institution called marriage. So when people have tribulations in marriage, they should seek God's eyes. They should go to God. It's not to man. It's not telling somebody about your husband, telling somebody about your wife, and they give you different advice, concerning your marriage. Apart from you and your spouse, it's God that should be next. So I think that's the one thing that they lack. They don't go back to God. And one thing I will tell you as an American is that the devil, you might not believe me, but the devil does not like marriage because it's God that created marriage. Anything God creates, devil is always attacking it. So devil attacks marriage. So you should know that if there's any issue rearing its ugly head in your home, it's the devil. So go to God, the originator of marriage. That's one thing. It's very scary. But nowadays, honestly, I know some Americans who are getting married to Africans. They say Africans are submissive, Africans know how to take care of homes and all that. I'm not sure, I don't know, but I think it's not going back to God. That is the problem. So you need to go back to God. That's one thing I don't like. It's very scary. You get married and the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they are done. Another thing I like about their divorce is when they divorce, they're not enemies though. They'll still be talking to each other. See, but in Africa, when you divorce a man or a woman, sometimes it's enmity for life. They could become enemies for life. But here it's not like that. They don't take life like we take it. It's no problem. And I'm no longer in marriage with you. We can still be talking. Those strings are attached. I like that about them. But the aspect of divorce is what is scary that I don't really like. So I pray that they consider God first in their marriage. And I think it's going to last longer. Then another thing is the way they celebrate high school graduation. When a child gets to high school and graduates, they celebrate it as if it's the end of the educational career. No, they celebrate graduation, high school graduation, like we celebrate university graduation back home. No, a child must go to college. It's very important that you know that a child must go to college. After college degree, then you can celebrate big graduation. They celebrate, I think, because here you can work after, you can get a good, not really good, at least you can get a job and feed yourself with high school certificate. But back home, high school does not mean anything to us. In fact, high school in Nigeria is like you're just starting until you become a college graduate before people see you as educated. No, so I think mostly for these are young people, always put at the back of your mind that after high school you still have to go to college. College is it. Always aim to getting your college degree. Is very, very crucial, very important. That's just one thing I don't like. They celebrate high school like celebrating college degree. Then number 3 that I do not like is children having the opportunity to leave home at age 18. When the child is 18, you can leave home, go rent your own apartment. I don't like that because I feel an 18-year-old child is still not matured enough to be on his or her own. Even though that's the law, that's the law. But for me, I don't think I would like my child to leave home at 18 to go rent an apartment, and I won't know what he or she is doing there. You know, children at that 18, you're still very young. You're still young to me. Maybe because I'm an African, when I was 18, I knew nothing. Even though I might feel I know a lot, but nothing at all. That's what we always think, that I'm a big girl at 18. You're still a baby. So that 18 years, they go home, they go rent an apartment, and you know, because they're still young, you know, anybody can manipulate them, anybody can harass them, even though of course there are laws guiding that. But at 18, I would prefer to still have my children under my roof, even at age 18. If you're still going to college, when you come back from college, come home for holiday. Don't go elsewhere for holiday. Come home for holiday. So that when anybody wants to date you, well, see who is coming to see you. I'll be able to monitor you. I'll be able to, in fact, once they know that your parents are in the house, boys will behave well. Or girls who don't have plans for you will not come visiting because he or she is scared of your parents. So I think it's very protective of our children, because I always say this: God is the God that protects everybody, that guides everybody, that protects us. But we parents are to take care of our children, to protect them while on earth. You know, so I think as a parent, I would really prefer my children to be with me even when they're 18. Then the last one is this old age and nursing homes. That's one thing I do not like, honestly. There was a time I went for my clinicals, and the food they were giving them, I honestly, it's not nice. I don't think a right thinking person should put your parents, your mom or your dad, in a nursing home. If you're sure of the nursing home, there are very good nursing homes. Yeah, if you're sure of it, they might be expensive, but if you have the money, honestly, get caregivers to take care of your parents at home, where they can be in charge. You know, when you have money, give them caregivers. You can do like 24-hour caregiving. So the parents will be well taken care of. Even if one caregiver is not doing well, the second caregiver will do well. The third one will be better. The fourth one will probably be the best. But when you now put your parents in nursing, the way they do them there, I don't like it. If you have a home like 3-bedroom home, because see, the process of childbirth, child growth, and getting to adulthood is actually very tedious. The moment you get pregnant, that's when you start taking care of that unborn child. Then you give birth to that child, and you rear the child to kindergarten, pre-K, kindergarten, primary, high school, college, and becoming an adult. Then when you grow old, you know, the way your parents take care of you when you're young, you have to take care of them now when they're old. That's the paying back time. You pay them back, and you can't pay them back by giving their care to somebody else, because that somebody else cannot never take care of your parents. You want to be able to take care of her or him. So it's very important. If you cannot put your parents in where you live, get caregivers that you trust that can take care of them. Then you have to be monitoring them. Guys, honestly, between you and I, that's just one thing I do not like about Americans: abandoning their parents in home care or nursing homes. It's not. I think there'll be a time we'll have to go back to what we used to do. Like, I interviewed one woman who was about 90 years now. She told me about what they used to do in the past. That in the past, parents live in the homes with their children, where they can call them, they can tell them, this is what I need, this is what I want. You know, they always see them. But nowadays, she said she does not know how we got to this point. You know, she even talked about respect. That then people used to say Mrs., Mr., they used to respect people, but no, now the respect culture is gone and all that. And I told her, I said, well, this is how it is. But honestly, I would prefer that you take care of your parents yourself. If you don't live in the same state, make sure you get good caregivers. It's very important, because the purpose on earth is to come, serve the Lord, take care of yourself, take care of those who took care of you, pay them back well. Nobody can pay your parents back like you. You have to pay them back what they did to you and taking care of you. That's very important. So that just 4 things I do not like about Americans. Apart from all those 4, I love them. So far, so good. Mwah. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.